Today I'm cleaning my dishwasher. Why do you clean your dishwasher? Because over time you will have hard water deposits, your detergent will leave some film behind, and you could have mold growing in there as well. So come along. Not all dishwashers are the same, but the basic concept of dishwashers are the same. So I just ran a wash cycle and it's still wet. I'm gonna remove the bottom shelf. On the bottom you'll have this spinner that just pulls out like that. And I'll show you what to do with this in a little bit. On the top shelf you also have a spinner usually, and mine just have a big bolt, plastic bolt that just twists off, and then this comes off. The bottom is going to be the grossest things to clean. This is your filter, and you can see that I have big particles here that got caught up, which is the purpose of this. Mine just twists to the left, and it's totally gross. So we'll wash that off. So what I'm going to do here is, where you have your seal on the bottom of your door, it's usually gross. And I usually wipe this off more often, but I wanted to show you what it could be. This is food particles and mold and whatnot. So you want to wash this more often, actually, wipe it off more often. The other thing you want to do is around your door, wipe that off. That's not good either. In the corners where your door meets the washer, you'll have a lot of buildup. Ugh. And that's also from the detergent built up, and just the food particles get caught up in there. And then the seal has to be cleaned. Where you have your filter, in that cavity, you want to clean that up nicely. And the other parts are pretty clean, but I'm gonna focus on just the door seal. Spray it with some cleaner. And the bottom. And just wipe all that off. Now we're not looking for squeaky clean, we're just looking for getting rid of this major dirt. That's what's between the seal and the door. if you're wondering why your dishwasher is stinky, that's why, because it does hold on to some of the food particles that start rotting. You could have mold, especially if you're not using the dry cycle, which I don't. I think that's a waste of energy. When my dishwasher is done, I just open the door and let that dry. I don't even use this disposal. I usually just dump my cleaning tablets in the main compartment. But I'm gonna clean this up as much as possible of these deposits. I do use the rinse agent. I put pure vinegar in here. That's all I do. I don't buy rinsing agents. This is clean now. Let's go and take a look at the components. This is your drain filter. These actually have other parts that you can remove. The round filter, look at how dirty that is. And then you have the screen and the other part of the filter, which is filthy. I'm just gonna wash that off. You might wanna wear gloves because it's so yucky. Disgusting. Here and get rid of the chunks. Look what came out of it. And again, I'm not going to make this squeaky clean. I want to get rid of the chunks and the mold. I have this dollar store bottle washer that I'm going to use. There are two tabs here that you could push together and it brings it down like that. So the screen looks clean. Things are still falling out of it. And now Yeah, this other screen needs to be washed. Ugh. Close enough. This is the little nut that held up the upper spinner. Now I'm gonna clean the spinner, and I'm gonna take a toothpick and clean each of these openings. Usually these get clogged, and then your dishwasher is not washing as well as it should. I'm gonna put water through this here and make sure the water comes out of every hole, and then you can see that something is trying to come out here. Some dirt. What just came out. Still coming out. You thought you're done. We'll call this clean. And this one is the bottom spinner. You can see that this is actually clogged right here. And this can come apart more. So the one that it sits on just snaps off. Just pull the tabs up. We do the same thing here. Stick a toothpick in here. There's a hole down here as well. let's put it back together. This is the bottom screen. So that comes from the top. And just push it through and these tabs will engage. And then we got the filter over that. Still has a little deposit there, but that's okay. I'm gonna put together the bottom spinner. Again, just pushing the tabs on. You gotta make sure the tabs are on. And then for the top, it needs to wash this way, right? So I'm gonna install it this way. I'm gonna reinstall the top spinner. Again, the holes are facing up because it's gonna wash this tray. And then just twist on the nut. Make sure it spins freely, and it does. I'm gonna reinstall the filter on the bottom. This has to go a particular way, yep. And let's see. There's this arrow for some purpose, right? And how do I know when it's locked? I think this arrow has to point that way. And you see how it has an arrow pointing this way because you twist it that way. So I'll just put it in. And then this locks when these two arrow meets. So it's not coming out. Okay. Now we're gonna put in the bottom spinner. Again, the holes are up because it's gonna be washing the bottom tray. And this is just a drop-in type of thing. And it spins. There's nothing to twist on any further. We're gonna put in the bottom tray now. I'm gonna run a rinse cycle, which is really a whole wash cycle, but I'm gonna put in vinegar in a bowl. Maybe a cup of vinegar. And just run a quick cycle like I usually do for my wash. And that's gonna make it squeaky clean. That's it. See you next time.